Thanks for staying with us here on Economic Outlook. We are talking about tourism industry. Well, the year 2024 was quite exceptional for the tourism industry here in Indonesia, during which foreign tourist arrivals reached their highest level since the onset of COVID-19
Speaking
pandemic.
during a hearing.
Now we have with us on Zoom right here, Ibu Pauline Suharno, the Secretary General of Republik Indonesia Tourism Industry Association. Ibu Pauline, please tell us, how do you see the outlook for the tourism industry for this year?
Hi, Luisa. Yeah, seems like the year 2025 is quite challenging for us. Year 2024 actually was challenging as well, but we could pass it through. Then this 2025, actually, we don't really see a good sign from the government since they have cut the budget for the promotion, and tourism industry is not included in Mr. Prabowo, our president's Astacita mission. So this is quite disappointed for the tourism industry sectors, especially when our tourism minister mentioned that they cut the budget for the promotion. We know that Indonesia is a big country. We have plenty of beautiful destinations, and in order to achieve the target for the foreign arrivals, actually we need to do more promotion for Indonesia, especially for the secondary destinations, for the secondary cities as well. Because, everyone, when they want to come to Indonesia, their first priority destination in Indonesia is actually Bali. And then perhaps Jogja, Lombok, Sumba, Labuan Bajo, or the other destination. But places like Sumatra, Sulawesi, Kalimantan seems like the foreigners, they don't really know about these destinations. So actually we need a very strong branding about Indonesia, about the other destinations, so the foreign arrivals can be distributed to other cities, to other provinces, not only focusing in Bali and Java only, not only focusing in this Bali and Java.
Pauline, the tourism ministry has stated that they expect that foreign tourist arrival will further increase to 16 million this year. How do you see this target is still achievable, especially with the budget cut that the government has stated? And if so, what can be our driving factors to achieve this target?
I believe it still can be achieved, especially because we have quite lots of new routings, some new routings, some additional flights as well from the other country come to Indonesia. There will be another flight from China arrive in Surabaya next month, and then this month we have just few days ago we have another additional flight, a new routing from Bandar Sri Begawan to Balikpapan, and then another additional flights as well from another country to Indonesia. But again, as I mentioned, that tourism is not only focusing in Java and Bali. So this is our homework: how to make people, how to attract people to come to other cities rather than only Bali and Java. In terms of the target, I believe it still can be achievable, but how to make it distributed, how to make them, how to attract people, how to attract those foreigners to come to other places, not only in Java and Bali. So for us in the Confederation of Indonesia Tourism Industry, in GIPI, we are trying hard to collaborate among associations. So for example, because of the budget cut, so the government do not have more budget allocation for promoting Indonesia. Last month in January, there was a new flight from Singapore to Padang. So what we did in GIPI is actually we collaborate among some associations, Astindo, the Indonesian Travel Agents Association, then PHRI, the Hotel and Restaurant Association, Angkasa Pura, the airport authority, and then also with the local authorities in West Sumatra, we collaborated in terms of inviting the Singapore travel agents and Malaysia travel agents the Scoot Airlines basically hosted the air ticket for those travel agents, and then we invited them to come to Padang to enjoy and then to explore the West Sumatra, so they can promote West Sumatra to their customers in Singapore and Johor especially.
Now, Ibu Pauline, it seems that with the government's budget cut on tourism, it seems like we need to be more proactive from the business players. Now, as you mentioned just now, that the tourism has been focused more to Bali and perhaps Jawa. But you know, there are 5 super priority destinations here in Indonesia, which is Borobudur, Lake Toba, Mandalika, Labuan Bajo, and also Likupang. And currently, the number of tourists going into these cities are still very low. Do you have any idea why are these priority destinations still lacking of tourists despite the marketing efforts that we have done so far?
Yeah, basically, we are not strong enough in terms of branding. So when we had trade show in other cities in another country, then when we told the customers, we told the travel agents about these 5 super priority destinations, they don't really know about it, and they don't know how to sell the product. They don't know how to sell the destinations. What we did with the tourism ministry last year was we help them to train the travel agents in Malaysia, especially because Malaysia has a direct flight to these cities. They have flight to Lombok, they have flight to Manado, they have flights to Labuan Bajo, they have flights to Medan as well, and also to Jogja. So we trained the travel agents how not only about the destinations, but how to create the travel pattern to these destinations. So, for example, they don't know when they only know there is a flight from KL, Kuala Lumpur to Labuan Bajo, and there will be another new route as well from Singapore to Labuan Bajo. Labuan Bajo, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be in June or May. But they don't know what to sell in Labuan Bajo. They only know there's a Komodo Island there. The rest they don't know at all. They don't know how beautiful the hotel is, the standard of the hotel. Is there any 5-star hotel? Is there any resort hotel in that area? So what we did as the travel agents from the tourism industry, from the GIPI itself, we helped the tourism ministry to train the local travel agents in Malaysia in order to let them know more about this, or not only about the destinations, but how to sell the product to to their customers. So, for example, we tell them, okay, there is a 5 days, 4 nights tour package. There is a 4 days, 3 nights package, and within these 5 days, within these 4 days, what can you do? What can you offer to your clients? The price is different. There is a $300 price. There is another quotation, another offer with 2,000 US dollars price. What is the difference between this 300 US dollars and 2,000 US dollars? The 300 US dollars, perhaps you will stay at the homestay, and then you use the wooden boat to go to the to hopping island, for the hopping island, while the 2,000 US dollars you are going to stay at the Finisi, you are going to stay on board, then you will enjoy the 5 stars resort, whatever. So this is the thing that we can do to our counterpart in other country in order for them to know more about the destinations and also about the travel pattern which they can offer to their clients.
There's still so much homework that we can do together to keep promoting Indonesia, especially with our limitations right now. Ibu Pauline, thank you so much for your information. We deeply apologize that we have limited time, but perhaps we'll talk again next time on Economic Outlook. Thank you so much, Ibu Pauline, for joining us here on Economic Outlook today. Have a good day. Let's
Thank you,
go.
Lisa. See you next time.
Thank you.